Good afternoon guys and welcome back to the channel. Chris Dennis here, putting specialist and short game performance coach. Today guys we're going to be talking about how we can save you shots by just warming up a little bit better before a round of golf. And we're going to go through here what you can do on the putting green, what you can do chipping or warming up, and what you can also do when you're using your driver and getting warmed up with that. Again, a lot of people might say I don't normally have a warm up. If you're Dave Harrison, you might have a coffee and a Mars bar. That, Dave, does not count as a warm-up. So, again, first thing we're going to do is putting. So putting, is this something that you would see and this is something you would do? 3 golf balls, the classic, throw them down on the putting green. We're outside here. Right, I'm going to hit one to this hole. We'll just have a couple of practices, right. Yeah, not a bad putt. Missed just left. Green bobbled. Crowned holes. Right, I'll move now to this next one. Right, it's a little bit further. Right, I've hit that all right. Again, missed to the left. I think I misread that one slightly. Right, I'm going to go now. I'm going to come in here. Actually, I'm going to go up to this one. Again. Right. Oh, I've missed again. Oh, say to your playing partner, Brian, it's going to be one of those days again. Putting. You know, I'm struggling today, it's going to be a long afternoon. Not productive, not going to help you, not going to help you lower your scores. It is going to give you a little bit of feel for the greens there. You might say, oh, my pace was okay, or my pace was bad. It's just going to be a tough one out there today. But we want to do something productive. And a lot of people, you will have alignment sticks in your bags. You know, 90% of people I see these days have alignment sticks, whether it's for the driving range or whether it's for on the putting green or the chipping green. Everybody has those, and if not, it's a very quick investment that's going to help you with all of your game. I think they're around about £10, if that, and it's something that you can use throughout the game to help you improve, to help you with a warm-up. You always have them with you. If we can use it for your putting, if we can then use it for your chipping, and then we can use it for your driving, it's a great investment for £10. So, nice and easy here. If I was going onto the putting green, I'm going to get a putt around about 5 feet. So I've got 3 golf balls, I'm 5 foot away. I'm going to get my 2 alignment sticks here. I'm going to get those next to each other, aligned straight with the hole, touching each other, and then from there I'm going to try and hit 5 putts, resting the putter on there. Get that rolling down the alignment stick. Same again, on here now. Get these balls, can I get 3 in a row? That's good. And for the hat trick, which never happens on camera, but it might do today. Perfect, so there I've been able to work on my start line, my strike, and how the ball is rolling. So if people say, well, what is that drill doing for us? You will see if I put another ball onto this now, and out my strokes, not under control, and it's a bit of a wavy one. I come over the top, or I'm somebody who stood a little bit further away. Oh, I can't get the ball to start on line. So nice and simple there. We have to make sure that your setup's nice and solid. We have to make sure your putter's flat and level, and from there we can get that ball controlled off the end of the alignment sticks and into a hole. That for me there is going to make sure that we're getting a better strike, we're starting the ball on line, which is going to help you hole more putts on the putting green. It's not necessarily going to help you straight away with your pace. So then when we go into pace, we're going to look at hitting towards the edge of the green. So it's something that a lot of tour players have done for years. Instead of aiming at holes and being worrying about, okay, can I get in the hole, I've got to take the read. What we're going to do is we're just going to try and get the ball as close to the edge or as close to the fringe as possible. So we'll have a couple of practice swings, and then from there, come in, hit that and try and get it as close to the fringe as possible. And then all I do from there now is pick another area. So let's say on the putting green, we've got a 20 footer, then we might have 30 foot, and then we might have 8 foot at the side. I'm going to then have the same practice swings, get a feel, right, okay, in I come. and see how well I can control my pace to the fringe of the green, not focusing on a hole. So we've practiced your start line, we've practiced your strike, then we've gone into pace. So as long as you're reading the greens good when you get out on the golf course, we should be able to hole more putts. So let's have a quick look now at chipping. What we're going to do chipping, how we can practice that on the range, or we can practice that using these alignment sticks to help you get warmed up. That didn't take long at all. I've hit 3 putts to make sure I can get it going straight. I'll have hit 3 putts to the fringe of the green, and then I'm moving on to chipping. So let's have a look at that now. So now I've opened up the shutter and we're on the range, and we can see there's multiple targets for us to chip to, one straight in front of us. So we're going to start on the one in front, and then we're going to move our way around and hit to these other targets and show you what we need to do when we're talking short game. So guys, again, alignment stick will have a basket if you are at a driving range. If not, you can stick this into the ground. And what we're going to have this to do is to set up a ball just in front, and that's on the inside of where we were making our backswing. And from there, nice and easy, we're going to get that alignment stick through the basket. If not, if you're on the grass, if you're on a grass range, we're going to get that stuck in the ground at the same lie angle as the shaft. And then from there, as the club even, from there we can start to work. We're not making sure, well, we're making sure that the club is not working too far inside and hitting that. We're keeping that club working outside of our hands, which is going to encourage a more consistent strike, a more consistent start line, and again, more control around the greens, which is what we're trying to do. We're going to hit a lot more of these shots than we are driver. You've got to think in a round of golf, how many chip shots, how many pitch shots do you have? This is training that in for us. We're not going to hit that many drivers on a round of golf. We're going to hit a lot more chips and putts. So in here now, I'll be making motions, club working above. So again, I'm going to hit the 3 shots working on this. And that started straight down my target line with a good flight. I know that's got a lot of spin on there. Again, I'm going to come in, get my normal setup, above the plane, exactly the same flight, near enough exactly the same distance. The third and final time. Again, same flight. All 3 balls landed next to each other there. So using the alignment stick again there, nice and easy, whether it's in the ground for your chipping, if you're on a grass range, if you're abroad, if you're overseas, or even if you're anywhere with a grass range. Being able to use it for putting, we've now used it for here to make sure that my club, if I spin this round, can work above that and doesn't get inside and start to get too shallow, which causes thins, causes fats, causes all sorts of trouble. That guarantees we're getting the club working correctly, and I've been able to hit it down the middle. From here, now what I would do is go to all the different targets here. So we've got 5 here at Waterfront. So I would move that out, get rid of that, pick a target, like there's one over here which I know is 35 yards, come down, hit that in the net. Then I would pick one, there's another one over there which I know is at around about 105. So I would change club here, but I'm going to hit this one on that line. Okay, a little bit left. I would have changed club there, I would have taken some speed out of it. So I'd have gone round there and I'd have hit different shots of those targets, because again, we're going to hit a lot more pitch shots and chip shots than we are drives. But let's talk about driving now. Let's talk about what we would do, what kind of things we can do on the range to help you, as opposed to just whacking 10 straight down the middle, 5 going right, 5 going left, and hoping on the first tee it goes down the middle. Okay guys, so the third and final thing we can use the alignment stick for, and how to warm up properly, is when we're using driver on the range. Again, if you're on a grass range, you can put this down, pick a target out in the distance. So here, as you will see if you've watched any videos where I've been out on the course with the cameraman James Robinson, natural fader of the ball. So my normal shot is to fade slightly. So when you get on to practice, start to line yourself up with something that you can start to see how much your ball's fading for the day, how much you're going to see on the golf course, and then you can expect what kind of shot shape you're going to play on the first tee. Too many people get on the first tee, don't know what shot shape they're going to hit. They just hit and hope. It might go right, might go left. It depends if there's a hole either side. So here, for me, natural fader, I'm going to aim There's the 3 wooden posts up the middle. I'm going to aim just to the left at the TrackMan sign and try and fade it back into the middle to the middle TrackMan sign. So apologies for the studio, we're having some work done and it seems everything is in here. So I've got my alignment stick there. I know then from here I can set my face, set my stance, and then from here I'm going to hit this shot square with the alignment stick. And that started a little bit right of target. That's moved 5 yards off the centre. So it's faded as I would normally like to see. That is a rarity that did come out of the middle. But because I've got my alignment stick down there, I know that I can aim a little bit left. I'm going to aim down the left-hand fairway, left-hand side of the fairway on the first here at Waterfront. I know from then my natural shot is a little fade back, and I can counter for how much that is going to move back, whether it's 10 yards for yourself, whether it's 20 yards. You just need to make sure that you're practicing for that. There is no point you coming down here on a driving range and just aiming straight down the middle and hitting a shot way down the right. That gives you no confidence when you go into the first tee. So when you're practicing, if you know you are a fader of the ball, or if you're a drawer of the ball, set your alignment stick up down, maybe 10 yards right of the centre, and see that ball draw back to the centre or fade back depending on what shot shape you hit. If you do that, you're going to go into the first tee with a lot more confidence and knowing what your ball's going to do. You've not tried to hit it down the middle and hit the perfect straight shot. Play with the shot shape you've got, set up to that, practice that. You'll then be able to hit more fairways and lower your scores. So guys, there you go, just a quick video of how to warm up better, how to save shots without really doing a lot different, just by investing in a couple of alignment sticks, which are between £7 and £10 I believe. Get 2 alignment sticks, you can use it for your putting, use it for your chipping, use it for your driver, and you can start to save shots on your round. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again later in the week.